Hello bros, I'm Contest 0, BroFive production, and the next part of Gender Bender. So now we're gonna do Roselle, that is Rose. From the last part we did Nathan. But the problem not gonna be uploaded in that order though. Because seriously, when they get uploaded, they're gonna be uploaded in alphabetic order. At least it's gonna be one from 1 to 10 or however many clips there are. Start recording right here. So we done pretty much all. We done Eliana, we done Lynn, we done Dina, we done Steph, we done Dan, we done Sarah, we done Bree, we done Yale, we done Nadine, and now it's Roselle. Let's see what they say. Roselle has been a man for over a year now, and he's adjusting to things pretty well. He's got a slick new haircut and a super hot wife, and now he runs his own company. Let's not get any further into that, and let's just start. So how's my sexy wife going? And that's Nadine, the last one we did. Just working on the marketing pitch for this new product. Oh, the end of shampoo. Yeah, but it's going to be tough sell with all these legal issues involved. Someone can rob a bank, grab a sex shampoo, and then walk away completely undetected. The new legal team are horrified of the potential repercussions. Actually, not so hard. Just make sure when they are changed, everything gonna need to be fixed before. We might have to do it at the clinics and record everything then. Plus we can get away with charging 10 times as much as the clinics, and $12 gender change shampoo is fun, but it's not frankly viable. I guess we'll fill that idea away with the electronics store then. No, it's a great idea. You just need to make it breast expansion shampoo. Then we can market it to people at the clinics of the transformation. We make a fortune on bottle per cup size. Oh, now that's a good idea. Damn right it is. My name is Roselle, and as of last month, I'm the CEO of Abdon Animal Ears. Yeah, we used to be a normal company that did the freelance accounting work and computer software development, but we stopped the place since then. Now we specialized in running clinics that give people animal accessories. Like fox ears or cat tail, it sounds a bit strange, but that company is making a fortune with our new approach, and we're only just getting started. I get to work on writing this pitch, and I'll let the research and development team know about our change of direction. If you are heading out to the main floor, could you just give Jack this memo for me? I need him to look over our last sales report. No problem, babe. See you after work, hotshot. Well, Nadine seems to have adjusted to being a female pretty well now. Looking forward to it. The office is somewhat in shambles right now, but they're only because we just undertaken a massive corporate restructuring, gotten rid of most of our old service, and it's taking some time to reshuffle all the staff around. We're getting there, but I feel a lot more comfortable in years or so that things have settled down a bit. Running a company is tiring work, especially when animals keep escaping from the research and research and developing department. That reminds me, I need to buy some more tranquilizer darts at lunch. Jack, how it's going? Alright, I guess. In a grumpy mood today? I got no idea why I'm doing what I'm doing around here. I spent my years building my company, and it's been reduced to a farce. This place was so much better when I was in charge. That's right. Jack deserves to be on the bottom of the food chain, so to speak. Not literally speaking. Although I do like the new catgirl interns, the way their tails lift their skirts up even so slightly, it's like they're asking for a squeeze. Oh, what's our rule about sexual harassment again? Say it. If I touch a woman at work, I have to spend a week as one. That's fun. Good. That was the worst week of my life. Well, watch it, because we need a sex bench girl swimsuit model to sell our new range of kimonos. And we haven't got any volunteers yet. Don't make me pick you. You were so much more fun when you had the big knockers and a sexy arse. What was that? Nothing, boss. That's been fun that Jack got put down to the bottom now. Actually, one funny thing about this, both my first name and last name have actually appeared in this game. Not in this story though, but in this game. That's what I thought. I've only been running the company for the last 6 months, ever since we accidentally discovered a serum that could change people's gender. It was a revolutionary finding, and I jumped at the opportunity to be the leading company on this field. In this field. I embraced a new direction completely, even going so far as to transform myself to a sexy office girl, into a hot guy with a rocking haircut. I had other reasons behind my decision, but it didn't hurt to see the effects of our product firsthand. I'd actually tried giving myself kimonos a few times for promotional events, but they weren't really my style. They look great on some people, but I always felt a bit silly wearing them. Animals just aren't my thing. But even though I might not be super fond of them, kimonos turned out to be insanely popular, especially with the otaku crowds. We can't keep up with the demand, and right now we're the only company on the market offering this kind of product. And you keep being the only company, then they are impossible for other people to actually start selling them. Looks like everything up here is under control. The new interns seem to be settling in, and Jack isn't being too grabby. Yet. I might go see how my scan is going. A few moments ago there was a huge lapse in the network security system, and the result of all of our research was leaked to the rival company. It was absolutely chaos, but we managed to keep it under control. However, our rivals somewhat managed to pull themselves out of the bankruptcy due to the crack legal team, and we weren't out of the woods just yet. They claimed to have returned all of our stolen data, but I didn't trust them. Of course you don't. If I could trust the courts to do their jobs, then I needed to take matters into my own hands. Okay, let's see if these old security programs then left still work. Just got to log in. Done. We're connected to the box's mainframe. Now let's have a look here. Our company was leading the industry with our new products, and after our last incident we invested heavily in top-of-the-line company security. It was doing its job, but it didn't solely rely on it. I didn't solely rely. Prior to quitting, one of our former employees had written a computer program to monitor our rivals for any suspicious activity. It matched the data on the servers with the data stored on the ARS determine if anything had been stolen. Of course, this was company illegal, but they threw the first punch. Hold up. Looks like there's a few positive matches with the file names. The program isn't going giving me any details, but it definitely bears looking into. Boxes have been silent for a few months now. They're probably working on a rival product that's arranged for last time. And knowing them, they'll be backing themselves up legally to make it look like an original ID. By the way, sorry about the last time with Nadine, because I got really confused by it, so that's why I jumped up and loaded and so on. I usually stick with my choices, but that was a little complicated to get to understand what the hell was going on. But at least now I'm gonna stick with the idea as long as it doesn't become any more complicated. I can't let things get to the point again. There's too much on the line. It might be time for a little investigation on my own. Something matter, honey? Oh, hey, babe. I'm just checking my emails, that's all. I don't know why you come down here so much. It's dingy and you can still smell the lingering scent of cheap ramen noodles. I kinda like it down here. The air comes great and I don't have to worry about Jack bugging me all the time. Well, feel free to take it as your office. We won't be hiring any more IT staff until we find a way to stop them from turning themselves into girls and working for other companies. That's fun. Does that mean that Jeff also turned himself into a girl? Because, alright, I forgot. Zeke, he did turn himself into a girl. Actually, he didn't do it voluntarily. He pretty much trapped him to it, but anyway. Now that I think about it, that's happened to me pretty much all our staff. We might have to put a new termination clause. Had enough of working, I'm beat. It's been a really long day. Yeah, tell me about it. There was that malfunction with the infusion save in our beachfront venue, and it turned one of the clients into a cat, and then there was the incident involving the missing sugar packets. I hate drinking sugarless coffee. It ruined my entire morning. What happened to the cat guy? Those tech nerds figured something out sooner or later. Right. Let's head back home and fix up something nice for dinner. Can we have... No nachos. We never get to eat nachos anymore. For good reason. Because they're poison. I saw what they did to Dina. Weight gain like that is such a short period of time is not normal. Did she become fat? I don't think so. Don't worry, I cook you something great that isn't deep fried. Looking forward to it, sweetie. Nadine and I left the office and made our way back home for a relaxing evening together. What the hell? Nadine? You awake? She sounds asleep. She's been a girl for a while now, but I still get weak in the knees when I see her like this. She's the cutest thing ever. Spending a night together can wait though. If I want to keep a roof over our head, then I need to protect this company. Okay, Roselle, time to do this. Boxers had an office located at the far side of town, and at this time of night the cleaners would be inside spiffing up the place. If Boxer was anything like Abdon, they'd be listening to music on headphones and not paying a whole lot of attention to what's going on around them. Because there were people still in the building, the security alarm wouldn't be on. It was perfect time to sneak in and find out what Boxers were getting up to with our research. Before I get any closer, I should make sure I have all my gear. I got my awesome spy suit that does nothing except make me look awesome. A walkie-talkie which I forgot to put the batteries in. A useless grappling hook I made using a rubber band and a bunch of paper clips when I was bored on my lunch break. This is just crazy. And a flashlight. But most importantly, I got the hacking USB boxers used to steal all of our data. If it worked on hacking our servers, then it do the same to them. After what they did to us, it's only fair. This will be nice and straightforward. What's in, keep an ear out for cleaning crew, make my way to the service room and download everything and be in and out in 15 minutes. Alright, let's get this over with. Luckily the back door was left unlocked, so I didn't have to look for an open window or anything. I was able to waltz right in, and so far this heist was a good start. As long as I wasn't spotted, I would be fine. Why is it so dark in here? Have the cleaners already left? Now that I'm inside, it doesn't look like the place has been cleaned in weeks. There's trash everywhere. Has anyone even been here recently? It's like the place has been completely abandoned and left to rot. But Box's website still lists the location as their headquarters, and program Dan left me detect our stolen data was at this physical location. This doesn't feel right. Not one bit at all. Despite my reservations, I pressed onwards through the dank and mold-riddled building. Each step forward made me more and more uneasy. But as Adam went back round, then Nadine and I were finally ruined. I wasn't going to let these bastards take away my shining future with my wife. I ignored the niggling doubt in my mind and pushed forward, but despite 20 minutes of searching, I wasn't getting any closer to finding the mysterious server room. The more and more I look around, the more convinced I am this place hasn't been open in months. There's dust everywhere and the stink is unbearable. I'm pretty sure I saw a rat back there too. But if there's no one here, why did someone take new data on their service? It wasn't there yesterday, so why is it here now? I think I know. And if the place was closed down for whatever reason, then why is the back door left unlocked? You're just inventing looters to come in and steal your equipment. It makes no sense. But more importantly, where on earth is the server room? Maybe it's on the ground. That's where we keep our computers. It's nice and cool down there. I don't really want to go down and unlit stairwell, especially when things are as strange as this, but I'm already come this far. I hated going on the ground, but I didn't have much choice. I needed to steal back our data and find what boxes were up to before it was too late. So I pushed aside my claustrophobia and walked downstairs. I can't see a thing down here. Where's that flashlight? Here we go. Wait a minute, there's no computers down here, just an old TV. Was there an error in Dan's program? There's no way I can be It can be right. There's nothing here. Well, there's no point staying here any longer. Hold it right there, intruder. Ah! It looks like we have a rat in our midst. You're one of the employees of Adam Animal Ears, correct? I don't know what you're talking about. To think that you would fall for such an obvious trap. One of our trainee managers spies this ID, but I thought you'd be too dumb to fall for it. I guess I was wrong. Tell me what you're doing with our data. Would you like to know? Release the gas. Gas? A hissing noise started coming from the air vents and the room quickly flooded with a thick pink gas. I looked up at the stairwell, but a makeshift steel door had already dropped from the roof, trapping me inside. Is the gas supposed to do anything? I mean, it smells kinda minty, but it seems pretty harmless. Give it a minute. I'm still waiting. Yeah, it's stupid. I'm leaving now. Why is the gas? Isn't the gas working? You should be big-breasted bombshell with its huge that you can't even move by now. What's going on? What? You think people haven't tried to turn me into a woman before? Ha! Dina still tries to put transform energy chemicals in my coffee every week. It's not like that's how hard the contract to transform gas. It's incredibly simple to stop the active agent from working. Increase the gas pressure in the chamber. We find a breaking point eventually. You can keep trying all you want, but it's not going to do anything. I'm immune. Double the pressure. Is the gas supposed to scare me? Because it's not working. I could bath in this stuff and still be fine. I think you invest in a third-rate transformation gas. Why isn't it working? He should be a horny slut by now. Yeah, I'm out of here. You can keep the fog machine. I wasn't in the mood for bullshit any longer, so I kicked the TV off the stand and it was smashed on the ground and incest audio feed stopped. That shut you up. Now, how do I get out of here? The metal door that had locked me in the basement was actually pretty flimsy, and it only took me a few seconds to pry it open. This pink gas still wasn't doing anything, so I walked up the stairwell and left it all lingering in the air behind me. That was pretty stupid. Still, what was the point of all that? Clearly the box is hiding something from us, but there wasn't much of a trap. If anything, all it did was confirm they're up to something. I doubt there's anything left to find in this trash heap though. Boxes has packed and cleaned house months ago. God knows where they're basing their operations now. At least they don't have to worry about them copying our kimono clients though. They got no idea how to transform people. That little display of theirs was embarrassing. Actually, the gas are not supposed to be pink. It's supposed to be green. So they pretty much failed. Oh. Ah. I think I got a bit of a headache. It's pretty late. I think I'm headed home and get some rest. I'll look into this more tomorrow. Ooh. Seems that Russell actually have got a little thing that I would call the Dina syndrome. I wasn't worried about boxers reporting me for breaking and entering for one. Their building was left unlocked, and judging by how the director spoke, they didn't even recognize me. Plus, they did attempt to turn me into a big-breasted bimbo against my will, so I was going to be arrested. They be in just as much trouble as me. And after the legal precedent against them in the past, they've been the ones facing the most heat from the cops. I was clear that they were doing something with our data, but I wasn't going to trust this to an external party. Boxers had made this personal, and I wasn't going to rest until I brought them down single-handedly. That could be. Wait though. I was in the middle of a cold night, and I had a warm bed and a ridiculous hot wife waiting for me back at home. Gotta be quiet. Seriously, where are the nipples? I can't see them. Seriously. Crap. Roselle? Actually, I need to cover them even if I can't see them. Pretty sure I'm gonna get kicked out of YouTube otherwise. Probably not, but seriously. Do you see any nipples? Because I don't. So, come back to bed. It's cold here without you. I'll be right with you, babe. Roselle, what are you wearing? Were you trying to surprise me with the sexy cosplay? You've been hanging around the game store too often. I just thought it might be in the mood for some sexy spy-themed roleplay. Not tonight, honey. It's late and I'm really tired. We can get creative another night. I know whip out my maid outfit and we can go to town on each other, but right now I need to sleep. Fine, I changed back into my yummies. Thanks, honey. Phew, dodged that bullet there. Nadine was a fantastic wife, but she had a bit of a tendency to get worked up about things, especially anything to do with boxers. Once she set her sight on something, she never stopped, so the less she knew about my little adventure, the better. If everything went well, I have the whole mess sorted in a day or two, and our lives will be back to normal. Well, as normal as it can get for a couple who both swap genders and start a company together that gives people animal lives. Yeah, that can be normal. Actually, I tried out some funny things in games, and I actually found out it would look pretty good in Wolfairs and Wolfsave. Actually, let's save here, because that what I saw there, it seems that it's gonna be pretty crazy and funny. But at least that was all I have for this time then, so hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. BroFive!